Oh!
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Alex, and today we're doing top 10 YouTubers that almost died. We have a ton of crazy videos inside this one. A lot of them are on camera also. And if you guys still want to apply for that Amazon gift card giveaway for $25, the winner will be announced at the end of this week. All you have to do is comment which one of these top 10 do you think is the craziest and why down in the comments down below. Then you're entered to win. But to enter, you have to be subscribed and you have to leave that like also. And that's it. So that being said, let's get straight into the top 10. On the 10th place spot, we got this guy named Ben Brown. This guy's a British vlogger that uploads like every so often. And in March of last year, he actually got into a car accident, but he got this on film. It doesn't look that bad when you see the point of view inside the car, but if you look at another point of view from a different car, you could tell that the accident was really severe. If they would have probably T-boned the car, the accident would have been so much worse. But he wasn't even like speeding or anything. He was going like normal speed limit, but there was a reckless driver driving the opposite way, and he straight rammed the back of him and he started spinning. Luckily, everyone said the car was fine. It's crazy how we actually got two different angles from this one accident. They're like really good quality too. Good thing they actually had their seatbelt on, because who knows what would happen if they didn't have their seatbelt on. They probably could have like flew through the window or something crazy like that.
Look at that hog. Yo, that's a yog, isn't it? I think. Whoa, bro. Oh my god. I can't. Holy. Are you guys alright? Is everyone okay?
And next up on 9th place spot, we actually have ComedyShortsGamer. This guy was driving his Audi on a wet road when he lost control of the car and started fishtailing, then drove into a ditch and his car flipped over. What he does say that the accident was no one's fault, it was his own. But it's crazy to see how lucky he is. Because the driver's side that he was in, because it's not United States where the drivers are on the left side. Drivers in the UK and stuff are on the right side. Then the side that he was driving in actually caved in, so he could have probably gotten crushed. So he's really lucky that he's alive. He got a few stitches on his arm, but besides that, everything is all good, luckily. And he also recently crashed his Lambo, but it got repaired. I didn't research too much on that, but I know that happened also. And after the fact that like the car crashed and everything was all resolved, he went back to the junkyard where his car was stored and looked at the damage.
Oh my gosh. Holy fucking shit, dude. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh my freaking gosh, look at this. Look. There's the airbag. There's the other one.
And now we're in 8th place spot, but this one isn't a car crash, don't worry. This is about Anakana. Probably know her from old videos of Ray William Johnson or in the role in that one Marvel movie. But she's also a YouTuber that has 1.7 million subscribers. And she told the story several times on her channel before, but I haven't actually heard of the story until I researched it. She was filming a music video, and when they were like halfway done and they were taking a break, Anakana decided for fun she would climb a mountain by herself. Other people saw her trying to climb the mountain and they tried climbing too. And because she was so competitive, so Anakana decided to climb higher up the mountain, where it was straight up pretty much and really dangerous. She said it was like 100 feet up. She's probably over exaggerating. When she got to the top, she realized she didn't know what she was gonna do, because she couldn't climb down. It was just almost like a vertical incline of all the rocks that she climbed. She didn't want to call the fire department or nothing, because they were in the middle of the desert, and if the fire department did come, it would compromise the whole shoot that they were doing. So she decided to try climbing down herself with no harness or nothing. And on her way down, she was all fine, but halfway down the vertical like mountain, she slipped, but had one hand on, then was holding on for her life and swinged around the wall and started hugging the wall so she wouldn't fall. But later she got gripped with her other hand again and started climbing down safely, and they continued shooting the video like nothing happened.
I don't know how I'm gonna get down. I was like, we don't have harnesses. We're there to shoot a music video. And so I'm kind of having a panic attack because it's like we're in the middle of nowhere. This one right here is really crazy. This is the 7th place spot that we're at. This guy was playing Pokemon Go back when it was in its prime, and it was playing in the south. So people in the south tend to be like really strict on like having their own land, and they also have lenient gun laws. So you can probably tell what happens. They were playing Pokemon Go. They wandered into the wrong property where the two were playing Pokemon Go, and the guy pulled out a gun and actually started shooting. It was dark, so they couldn't really tell where the shooting was coming from. It's crazy how he still shot even though they said they were gonna leave the property. I don't understand the mindset of that guy that was shooting, but they're just lucky that they got away.
Alright, now we're in 6th place spot. You've probably heard of this story before because it was all over YouTube recently. It was of Tanner Fox. He got into a crazy car crash. He went on a joyride with a couple of friends down a twisty road. And the driver actually lost control, started sliding, then hit a sign. Then the car actually flipped over 30 or 40 feet, it looks like, onto a bed of a truck. And their car was upside down completely. Luckily, there was people to help them. Luckily, there was no serious injuries besides Tanner Fox's leg. He wore a cast for about 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and he currently has it off now, still recovering.
So this is the scene of the whole crash. He traveled off of like a 25-foot cliff, and the car flew like 45 feet. So the fact that we're alive is...
We're in the 5th place spot now. We got Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat is known for doing some crazy things when it comes to adventures. Well, in December of 2009, decided he wanted to climb a mountain called Anakana. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but it's the tallest mountain in the southern hemisphere. And while they were climbing the mountain, during the climb, he got exhausted during it and started blacking out. Who knows what would happen if he actually fell asleep. And Casey even went to say that when he reached the top of the mountain, he couldn't even remember his full name. That's what his friend Graham said when he got to the top. And Casey even says that he doesn't have any memory at all of the whole entire adventure.
Felt like closer to not making it than any other time in my life.
This is it. This is me summiting the tallest mountain in the southern and western hemisphere. There should be a cross. Cross, there it is.
We summited. We shouldn't have.
Alright, in the 4th place spot, we got RomanAtwood. This guy is one of the biggest vloggers on YouTube. He has over 11 million subscribers on his vlog channel and 10 million subscribers on his prank channel. Well, he never mentioned this, but one day he tweeted out saying, "Fun fact, I was diagnosed with carbon dioxide poisoning at the age 16 and had an 80% chance of death." If you don't know what carbon monoxide poisoning is, it's actually odorless and it is produced by any type of fuel, gas, or oil. And some of the symptoms are headache, dizziness, and also nausea. And when symptoms get worse, you'll also experience confusion, drowsiness, fast breathing, fast heartbeat, and chest pain. In some cases, even seizures. But luckily, he was fine. But that's crazy how we actually overcome 80% chance of death. On the 3rd place spot, we got a vlog YouTuber that got into a car accident when he was younger. The story begins when they were driving down the highway, then a tire popped, and the mom said it was like no big deal. So they just started pulling over, but since they had a lot of moving equipment and stuff in the back, they started fishtailing, then the car flipped over. And keep in mind, they're going really fast on the highway also. And if they would have rolled over one more time, went 15 feet, it would have fell into a deep ditch, which pretty much no chance of them surviving. Luckily, it didn't flip over one more time and they were fine.
No big deal, guys. I'm gonna pull over. We got an extra tire in the back. We'll fix it. And then mid-sentence, things go from completely controlled and chilling to, oh, fuck. As she starts to pull over, all of a sudden, our car begins to fishtail. Mind you, we're going 65 fucking miles an hour.
Well, this one right here, the reason why it's so high up the list, because he actually has it on film, which is the craziest part. He went out with a bunch of homies, snowmobiling, when he overcalculated the jump and went too fast, which caused him to nosedive, and he probably could have gotten crushed by the snowmobile itself. But at the end, he was just worrying about his snowmobile and if it was okay, but it could have turned into a much worse situation. That would have happened, but luckily nothing happened. He didn't get crushed by the snowmobile and pretty much came out with no scratches. He's one lucky individual.
Yeah, that would have been sick.
Oh! You okay? Holy fuck, dude! Oh my god. Are you okay?
This one is also so high up the list because they actually have video of it happening. You probably know Jenna Smith from Prank vs. Prank. She was on a trolley just having fun and she was sticking her head out the side of it like hanging out. And the trolley on the other side actually coming the opposite way. The trolleys were really close together. To the point if you stuck your head out you probably would get hit by the trolley. And keep in mind the trolley's probably going around like 30 miles per hour. It looks like they were going pretty fast. And in the last second when they were about to cross paths, she ducked her head the other way. Good thing she has really good reflexes, and this could have been a crazy tragic situation.
Oh my god! What the hell? I told you! Don't do that no more.
Tell me until the last second and they were
Well, I hope you guys like this top 10. Luckily, every single person in this top 10 are fine right now. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you didn't already, and also leave a like if you came to this part of the video. And check out my last video, top 10 YouTubers with expensive cars. And I'll see you guys later in the next video. Peace, guys.